Can anyone get us started on this one now? Yes, fine. I agree. Next. Yes, you could. Okay, I agree. Good. So there are two options, A equals and A equals. Good. I agree with everything so far. The first equation is nothing else but very good. Equals -5. And what is the other equation? And in a moment we'll solve both. Equals 4. Here's your hint. What am I telling you with this? Good. So then -5 equals 1. -5y, I meant to say, equals 1. Therefore, y equals? Excellent. Same thing here. 4y equals 1 means y equals 1/4. Very good. Perfect. Okay, one more like this, and then we'll move on to inequalities, and then graphs. (26) 5. Quantity x plus 3 squared minus 19 quantity x plus 3 equals 4. 1 minute. Can anyone get us started? Just get us started, please. Okay, subtract 4. So 5x plus 3 squared minus 19x plus 3 minus 4 equals 0. Say it again. Excellent. Let y equals x plus 3. Good. That's a starting point. Thank you. 1 minute from now. I'm posting the options for the final exam on Canvas as well, just in case you forget. Okay? Can anyone give us the second step now, please? 5y squared minus 19y minus 4 equals 0. Therefore, we are looking for two numbers whose product is and whose sum is. Careful, it's negative 20 and whose sum is negative 19. I'm sorry, I should have put negative in front here. Sorry. Negative 20 and 1. The product is negative 20? Yes. The sum is negative 19? Yes. So then I'm on the right track. So then
No man, it's the 5y minus 1, 5 plus y plus 4. Oh my god. Oh my god, like you get it all mixed up.
Y plus 1.
All these y's.
good. So the common factor is y minus 4. So then we have 5y plus 1. And there are two options for y, 4 or negative 1/5. But that's not good enough. I have to go back and say this equation is really x plus 3 equals 4. And this equation is really x plus 3 equals negative 1/5. From the first equation, I get that x is 1 indeed. And from the second equation, I get that x equals negative 3 minus 1/5, which is, the least common denominator is 5. I need a 5 up here, negative 15 minus 1, negative 16, or x equals negative 16 over 5. Yes?
You want us to simplify it into that?
Oh, you mean the mixed number? That's fine. That's good enough. If you want to write negative 3 and 1/5, that's fine too. Problem 34. And we have x squared minus 16 and x squared
minus 1 greater than 0. We're asked to solve the inequality. This is no longer an equation.
Okay, can anyone get us started on this one? Yes. What do I have to do first before I even think about the chart?
Factor it out.
Good. What is this?
Is x plus 4 and x minus 4?
What is this?
X plus 4 and x minus 4.
Can anyone give us the correct order of the numbers we have to put at the top? Where is the 0 in the first column, please? Where is the 0 in the second column? The next one? And the last one. What happens when x is -4, -1, 1, and 4? Yes, the product will be 0. What are the signs of all these lines? Careful. They look like this. They have a positive slope. Good. Indeed. The -0 positive. -0 positive. -0 positive. -0 positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subintervals. On the first subinterval, I count 4 negatives. Sign. In the next subinterval, I count 3 negatives. In the next subinterval, I count 2 negatives. In the next subinterval, I count 1 negative. And the last one, no negatives. Now I'm asking myself, which sign do I pick? I pick positive. So everywhere I see the product to be positive, I have to pick the x values as being part of the solution. X in the interval. Yes, with the parenthesis, there is no equal symbol in the inequality. Union. Indeed. So this, and this. And then union 4 to infinity. Any questions on this problem? Any questions on this problem? Okay. So here is a function, problem 50. F of x equals -x squared plus 6x minus 9. We want to graph this function. 1 minute.
-x squared.
-x squared plus 6x minus 9. Sorry about that. And after this, we go back to chapter 10. First step, can anyone give us the first step? Yes, the shape. Does it have a max or a min? A is -1, so it has a maximum. Very good. Number 2. Vertex. Very good. Excellent. How do I find the vertex? Very good. So minus b, which is 6, over 2 times a, which is -2, which is indeed 3. I agree with that. If the x-coordinate of the vertex is 3, how do I find the y-coordinate of the vertex? Plug it in. Very good. So f of 3 equals -3 squared plus 6 multiplied by 3 and minus 9. Careful, because -3 is not squared, but 3 is squared. 3 squared is 9 multiplied by -1. This is -9 plus 18 minus 9. 0. Which means the discriminant must be, yes, because the vertex is also what for this function? The x-intercept. So number 3, x-intercepts, yes, 3, 0. What about the y-intercept? So f of 0 is -9, 0, -9. I fully agree with it. And number 5 and number 6. Axis of symmetry is not x equals 3. I completely agree. And since you said it has a maximum, max value is very good. Wow. That's what I like it. Good. So then I'm ready to graph this function. First, I have to plot the vertex. And the vertex is 3, 0. Then I have to draw the axis of symmetry. X equals 3. And then I will say, okay, please bear with me and consider this to be -9. It's not, but I know you're nice. And I know, you see, I don't have enough room here. I have to make it as symmetric as possible. So this is f of x, -x squared plus 6x minus 9. Very good. Let's look at a word problem now from the same chapter. A ball is thrown upward with an initial speed of such and such, and we are given the height in feet. So I selected 56 on 704. So the height in feet is given by the formula or the function h of t, -16t squared plus 32t. Find the maximum height of the ball. 1 minute. A ball is thrown up in the air. It reaches a maximum and then comes back to the ground eventually. We want to find how high does the ball, what is the height that the ball reaches? What is the height? Maximum height. Bless you. Okay, can anyone tell us what to do here? Very good. I need to find the vertex. B is 32. 2 times A is negative 32. So in how many seconds does the ball reach its maximum? 1 second. Very good. So now maximum height is h of 1. 16, negative 16 plus 32, 16 feet. Good. Let's go back now to chapter 10. Let's start with solving equations. Problem 22 on page 648. X equals the square root of x minus 2 plus 2. What type of equation is this? What type of equation is this? It's not linear, it's not quadratic, it's not absolute value, but what is it? Right, radical. Good. It's a radical equation. Very good. So let's solve radical equation. Let's solve this equation, please. Can anyone get us started on this problem? Good. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Now what?
X minus 6.
Minus 3.
Oh my gosh.
What am I saying here? Aha, please go back and check and tell me which one works, or both, or none. One, two, or none. Both work. None works. Both work indeed. Yes, yes. Both work. Very good. Okay, let's look at find the distance and the midpoint. Okay. we want the distance between these two and also the midpoint between these two. Find the distance and the midpoint for these two, given these 2 points, the distance between the two and the midpoint of the line segment that connects them.